G'day everyone, just a quick video today. I did a video about this time last year on my favourite guitar, which is again this one, which I've nicknamed Ash because it's made out of ash. And in that video I just sort of talked about things I'd done to the guitar and the wear and tear and that sort of thing. I mean, like, this has been my main guitar for over 7 years now, so it's had several fret dressings, things like that. But one of the things I really wanted to talk about today was the new Gotoh Trem I've put on it. And it's fantastic. It's absolutely the best thing I've done to this guitar. One thing I want to say about the Gotoh Trem is how the edges of the saddles are rounded off, and it's so bloody comfy on your left hand. There's no sharp edges at all. There's no slack in the tremolo arm. We get that annoying sort of clicking sound that you would with a while everything else I've had has had a Floyd Rose 1000, and it's just so bloody far superior. But what was happening was, and this is something I'd mentioned in that previous video, was the original set of saddles, it just had it. Basically, the strings kept, I don't know, digging into the saddles, and the guitar would just sound dead, really dead. Once I discovered that it's the saddles, alright cool, got a whole new set of saddles and replaced the saddles and the saddle inserts, all of a sudden it's like a brand new guitar again. It sounded really clean, and I'm going to use the word clean, just bright and shiny. It just sounded great, sounded really good. But then actually, when I was recording this song that you can maybe hear on now, started noticing the guitar just sounds dead again. You can put a brand new set of strings on and it just sounds dead, and it's like, what the hell's going on? So just out of curiosity, took the G string out. It sounds a bit sus. And yeah, it just, there was these huge gouges into the saddle, and okay, and it turns out it was on every single string. So instead of buying another set of saddles, I just went, right, I'm just going to get this Gotoh bridge that I'd been eyeing off for probably about a year or two. So I'm just going to bloody do this, and it's been the absolute best thing I've done. Like I said, there's no, the trem's quiet, and you can adjust the tension on it. I like it, just so it stays out of the way and doesn't swing around all crazy like. But the guitar, it just sounds amazing. It's really, even acoustically, and these strings are 3 weeks old. Like I said, about 4 hours a day on them. And I'm plugged straight into my DSL combo here with a Celestian Creamback in it. And the reason I'm just plugged straight into there, because the guitar just sustains like crazy now. One thing that's worth mentioning too, the brass claw, that's from FrGt. That's been in there for, I don't know, 5 years now. But that's the brass claw and the springs. So the brass claw, the brass block, and springs that come with the Gotoh bridge. But it's just, yeah, amazing, really great. So just quick, like I said, I'm just plugged straight into it, nothing fancy, but the high end is just so, the neck pickup. That's still going. It's still going. Alright, we'll call that done. Alright, but just quickly, just how clean that sounds. I'm guessing it's probably the brass, but, and even without the amp, sit a bit closer. So I'll plug in this other guitar, which I've actually never done video on. Probably shouldn't I? And it's currently 12 degrees here in Melbourne, Australia. But just, again, this sounds kind of like a plonk. It doesn't have that nice bright chiminess. And the crazy part is, these strings are about a week old. these are 3 weeks old. So, and this, up until getting that Gotoh bridge, this was kind of, you know, one of my favourite sounding guitars. Really cool. Now with that Gotoh bridge, it's just, yeah, it's all about that. A little out of tune, but like I said, these strings are only about a week or so old. Yeah, this. If you're thinking about getting a Gotoh Trem or anything like that, I'd highly recommend it. Before getting this, I had done several mods. So it turns out that this originally had a Floyd Rose 1000 on it, and I'd put in the brass saddle inserts and then tried the titanium saddle inserts, upgraded the little saddle mounting screws, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, like I said, the claw on the back. But you know what? Just get the bloody Gotoh bridge. It's probably about the same price. If you're going to start doing all these mods, you basically just get a whole new Gotoh bridge. The one thing I will say, I measured out everything before ordering it, but it's just a tiny bit bigger around here than the Floyd Rose 1000. I mean, like 0.5 millimeter. So I had to take out a fraction of wood there, but it's fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it. Actually, and the one other thing I did do was I put in Floyd Rose titanium, what are these? Studs. Because the Gotoh ones are absolutely ginormous, and I wasn't too keen on the idea of drilling out the guitar and all that sort of stuff. So for $100 Australian, yeah, I just got the titanium Floyd Rose up. Yeah, studs in black, which I think they look kind of cool against it. They kind of disappear. Yeah, I don't know, I like it. But anyway, if anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. But yeah, enjoy.